It's right there in the tall grass ahead of me. Just about the juiciest tidbit I've ever seen. Nice and chubby with spiky legs and wiggly antennae. A real dream of a cricket. Now, all I have to do is grab it with my great long tongue and flick it back into my mouth, and yum! The time is right. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Boing! There's no cricket in sight. Not even any tall grass. I guess it was just a daydream. Instead of the swamp, I'm in my tank in room 26 of Longfellow's school, and that furry guy in the cage next door is at it again. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I haven't been here long, but so far that's all he says in his high-pitched little squeal. I've never seen anyone in the swamp like him. He's hairy, with beady little eyes and big whiskers, kind of like a mouse with a short tail, but chubbier. His fur is an odd shade of yellowish-brown. Is that natural? And then there's the constant high-pitched squeaking. I think he's a little bit wacky. My skin feels dry, so I plop myself into the large bowl of water in my tank. Splash! The water here is a lot cleaner than it was back in the swamp where I used to live. The teacher puts in fresh water every day. It's nice, although a little bit of muck never hurt anybody. A little less splashing over there, the teacher says. I pop my head up above the water and see that she's smiling at me. Who, me? I ask. Some of the students giggle. They like to giggle. I haven't been in school for long, but I have figured out that the big human is the teacher and the smaller humans are her students. It's just like Granny Greenleaf teaching the little tadpoles back in the swamp. But these tads are much bigger. I have no idea why the furry guy and I are here. We don't have a single thing in common with the humans or each other. Don't get me wrong. While the squeaking sometimes gets under my bright green skin with snazzy black polka dots, I'm glad to be living in room 26 and out of room 27. I'd rather be back in the swamp, but I was happy to go anywhere away from George. In fact, for a while, all I could think about was getting away from George. George is the other frog, back in Miss Loomis's class, where I started out at Longfellow School. He was not a nice frog. To be fair, until I came along, he was the only frog in room 27. I guess he liked it that way. But it wasn't my idea to move to a classroom. I was content to live in the swamp. It was a paradise for frogs, offering every kind of yummy insect you can imagine. I ate crickets for breakfast, dragonflies for lunch, beetles and grasshoppers for dinner, and mosquitoes as a bedtime snack. There were also lovely snails and other small crunchy creatures. Yum! There was plenty of water to keep my skin wet, and there were damp, grassy places where I could hide. I had to do that often because there was danger, too. Beaky birds and slithery snakes, lurking lizards, and some furry foes as well. But I can swim, and I can leap, and it was always just a hop, skip, and a jump to safety. Once I reached a soggy and sticky hideaway, I could daydream to my heart's content. And I do like to daydream. Every morning, I looked up at the sky and sang a joyful song. Let us sing to life in the swamp, where we hop and leap and romp. What's that I see over there in the thicket? Joy, oh joy, it's a lovely cricket. As I sit in the morning dew, swamp, oh swamp, I sing to you.